Yo, 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 what is up, YouTube? This is your boy, Red Death, motherfucking animations in this bitch. Like, comment, subscribe. You already know what's going on. Share with your boys. This is a Boruto-esque video. I hope y'all's 2025 is going well so far. Happy New Year's to y'all. So yeah, this is about Boruto. I haven't talked about Boruto in a while, but I have been steady reading the Boruto chapters the moment they drop. Every month when they drop, I'm there. I'm also there when there's spoilers. I read them on X. I read them on X and I get hyped every time. And this video is more like I haven't reviewed, Boruto in over a year. So I want to really just tell y'all my general thoughts before I get back to reviewing chapter by chapter. Like when chapter 18 drops, best believe I'm going to review it. But as of this recording, there has been 17 chapters officially dropped. So based on that, I'm going to tell y'all my honest thoughts on Boruto 2 Blue Vortex, right? And I want to let y'all know something, right? This manga is awesome. And the views it gets on Manga Plus, for every chapter, it reflects it. There's tons of popular manga on Manga Plus, yet the ones that get the most views come from Boruto. So I don't want people talking about some, oh my god, Boruto is irrelevant. The thing should have ended in Naruto, bro. Like, y'all haters, because when like Shippuden was going on, I remember when I was younger and Shippuden was going on, everybody was complaining about Shippuden. They were talking about it was like Dragon Ball Z. It felt like Dragon Ball Z. Oh my god. But then when the war arc happens and when, Shippuden's almost done, everybody misses Shippuden. They want Shippuden to go on. They don't like Boruto. Boruto is the new Shippuden. Boruto's the new Shippuden. Y'all tripping. Boruto's the new Shippuden. Now y'all miss Shippuden because Boruto exists. But when Shippuden existed, y'all niggas missed part 1 Naruto. Like, y'all haters or something else. Y'all don't know nothing. That's why it's Kishimoto making this shit and not the fans. Because the fans are fans. They don't have that leadership quality to steer the franchise into the right direction. Y'all don't know nothing. Y'all not gonna like Boruto now. Y'all gonna like Boruto later. It's gonna grow on y'all on some Playboy Cardi shit. It's gonna grow on y'all. Just trust. Stop complaining. Stop, like, being so nostalgia driven. And just, savor the moment, because we're not going to get these moments again in the future. We're going to get other moments in the future that we got to savor, so yeah. Now, other than that, now look, before I even get to the nitty gritty, this is the main reason Boruto 2 Blue Vortex is goated, right? Are y'all ready? Like, this is the main reason. Like, it's going to be very surprising. Y'all not going to expect this answer because I don't think no other content creators ever said this answer before. But the main reason Boruto 2 Blue Vortex is like one of the greatest manga I've ever read. One of the main reasons is because of the bitches. The bitches in this fucking manga are amazing. These bitches in Boruto 2 Blue Vortex, they're the main reason I even read the manga. I'm being totally honest with y'all. I'm talking about the bitches like Ada. I'm talking about Matsuri. I think those two. Because I don't think I had a little something towards Moegi, and Ino, but the majority of the baddest bitches in Boruto 2 Blue Vortex is Ada and Matsuri. Especially Matsuri. Oh my god, have you seen that ass? I'm telling y'all, Matsuri got some cake for a skinny girl. I don't give a fuck if that's not a human being and that's an alien shit. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'll fuck the shit out of that alien bitch. Y'all don't know. Y'all must not know who the fuck Red Death Adams is, bruh. I remember when I was younger and I was watching Star Wars, the Clone Wars back then. There was this bitch, like, I think her skin was orange and red, but she had some kind of hair. I think it was white or gray. I don't know her name. That bitch was sexy as fuck. I'm telling you, I wanted to, just wanted to fuck that bitch. I wanted to fuck that bitch. I think she was around Anakin a lot. I don't remember that bitch name. Like, I'm gonna put the picture of that bitch. I'll put the picture of that bitch in this part of the video so y'all know who I'm talking about. And if y'all know her name, let me know in the comment section. Let me know who's the baddest bitch in Boruto in the comment section. I'm telling you, Matsuri is the and Ada. Don't even get me started on Ada. That bitch's legs is amazing. Like every time I look at that bitch, like she wearing them high ass booty shorts to draw more attention to her legs and shit. Every time I look at that bitch, I just want to grab that shit, lay on it, put my balls, my dick in between the legs, the thighs and shit. God, that booty, oh my God. And I know why they drew Ada like that in the manga. Because Ada is supposed to, from what I remember years ago, Ada is supposed to look like those K-pop girls. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been hearing some shit about Blackpink. You know what I'm saying? Lisa, Jisoo, Jenny, whatever the fuck her name is, and the other girl, Rose. I don't know these girls. They all look the same, but I would smash all of them. I don't give a fuck. Especially Lisa fine ass. They look like that. Cause the thing about these K-pop bitches, like, they got no kind of ass. They got no real body. It's just that they wear certain outfits to draw more attention to their legs and shit. And I think I've been reading, they be wearing like hip pads, they be wearing hip pads so that they look curvier when they're performing on stage and shit. And I don't give a fuck if they got no ass, if that shit is flat. I don't give a fuck. Cause at the end of the day, like, they look bad as hell in those outfits. If they wore some other shit, like casual outfits, like, cause these outfits were tailor made for them. They were probably made by professional fashion motherfuckers and it's made for these K-pop bitches. So that's why they look so fine, because they probably invested thousands of dollars in these tailor-made sparkly ass clothes that make their ass and hips and fucking thighs look good, But if Lisa wore a like casual regular outfit, I wouldn't even pay her no mind. But when she dressing like how she dressing on that stage, oh my God, I have no fucking idea. Holy shit. Like, yo, it's fucking crazy. Like, oh my, y'all have no fucking idea. No fucking idea. And Matsuri, oh my God, bro. I need some more Matsuri, bro. I need some more Matsuri. Bro, I'm telling y'all. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all niggas say. I am smashing Matsuri. I don't care if Matsuri is gonna turn me into a tree pack. I don't give a fuck, nigga. As long as I get a smash first, like y'all smashing that like button and subscribe button, then nigga, I don't give a fuck if I turn into a tree or some kind of fruit or a clogger. I don't give a fuck, nigga. That bitch is bad as fuck. Like, look, right? In the most recent chapter, this is going to be a spoiler for anyone that hasn't caught up yet. This is in chapter 17, I believe, right? Matsuri is sitting next to Konohamaru looking all nervous because she don't know why she got feelings for him. Because remember, this Shinju is based off of Moegi fine ass. So, and I guess Moegi wanted, Konohamaru to hit. I don't know. But all I know is Konohamaru, he's supposed to, keep her distracted while the other group, which is Sarada, Mitsuki, Yodo, and I forgot the other bitch name, they are gonna distract Ryu and then whoop his ass and then rendezvous with Konohamaru and whoop that bitch ass. I wouldn't be surprised, I wouldn't blame Konohamaru if he fucks Matsuri first and then fucks up the mission, because Matsuri's bad as fuck. You are alone with this girl and this girl likes you. Like, if I was Konohamaru, nigga, I'm putting my dick in that shit. Fuck the mission, nigga, my dick comes first, nigga. I don't give a fuck about that other shit. Like, you see how Matsuri looking, bro, and she want you to hit? Like, you hitting that shit, bro. Stop playing with me. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Like, I'm telling y'all, oh my God. Holy. From anyone that, they're kind of, what the fuck am I watching? I just had it, bro. I had to get off my chest, bro. Y'all don't understand. I've been feeling this way for a year, ever since the Shinju were first introduced. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let me get a little bit more serious. Oh my god, I really spent like 10 minutes talking about bitches and Boruto. I'm dead as hell. Oh my god. Comment, share, subscribe. Oh my god. Okay. Let me talk about the cons in Boruto so far. Things that I also wanted to get off my chest. The cons in Boruto. I'll say this, right? I remember when Boruto first came out, the first thing I saw, besides the movie, the time skip sequence, the age of Shinobi is over. Oh my god. That shit was so fucking fire. And one thing I noticed was Boruto, he looked so fucking fire. Like, I mean, Kawaki did too, but Boruto's drip hit different. And it's more like, I liked how serious he looked. Like, the scar on his eye, he looks serious. He's wearing like the cloak. He looked like Sasuke and whatnot. He looks so serious. It's so crazy that this happy-go-lucky brat, right, that's from a rich-ass family, he turns into this. I remember for several years, I was wondering, how did he end up like that? I think I have an idea, or I've seen part of why he ended up like that. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I felt underwhelmed. I thought Boruto, like, okay, it's more like this. It's kind of hard to explain. Like, let me put it like this, right? When, like, y'all see how Sasuke, he always looked all gloomy and shit. I see why, but I also feel it too. I don't just understand, I don't just see why Sasuke, his entire clan got wiped out in front of his eyes when he was like 7 years old or some shit. And though it's not just that, like, it's the way that scene was executed, right, in Naruto. It's the way it looked. You can feel the pain Sasuke must have been feeling. You can look at his face, his eyes, everything like that. You can feel it. Boruto, right? I see why Boruto looks like this. And I don't know if y'all know what it is. It's not because Boruto is a criminal now. It's not because of that. I don't think Boruto cares that much that he's seen as a wanted criminal. I don't think Boruto cares that much that he lost his privileged life. I don't think that's what it is. I mean, obviously he doesn't like it, but at the same time, but he sees it as this, right? Boruto sees it as, hey, he might have lost everything, but he always dreamt of hanging out with Sasuke and being more like Sasuke and doing what Sasuke does. And thanks to Sasuke training Boruto over the time skip, Boruto developed his he developed an iron will, and he's tough and all that, always serious. No, Boruto Boruto does not like what happened, but at the same time he's thankful. He's thankful that at least the village is straight. Sarada's protected. He got stronger. He learned from Sasuke. He got most of what he wanted as a trade-off. No, why Boruto looks the way he looks is because of, like, everything is on his head. Everything, like, the fate of the world rests on Boruto's shoulders. There's probably things, like, y'all see what Koji, like, Cashin Koji told Boruto, right? Based on his 10 directions and all that, the Shinju and all that other stuff, probabilities of Boruto dying, the Jura, etc., etc., etc. There might also be things that we have yet to see from Koji and Boruto. There might be things that Koji has told Boruto, right, that we as an audience haven't been made privy to yet. And there might be more dark things for the future, and if Boruto doesn't pull it together, things might head towards that direction. Everything's on Boruto's head. Boruto looks like that. It's not that Boruto is, like, so depressed he looks like that. It's not that. It's more like Boruto, he has no time to play games. He doesn't have time to be a teenager. Everything rests on Boruto's head, and he needs to lock in. Boruto is just locked in, Boruto is just locked in. And I would say another issue I have with Boruto is that, it's a monthly manga. Yet, like, every now and then we get like these waves of just like non-violent, lore-heavy chapters, and it's not really a bad thing. It's just, I just feel like there's so many of that. Even in the original Boruto, when Kishimoto kind of took up the mantle and all that because of some Kodachi drama, right? I noticed that the pacing in Boruto was getting slower, which isn't bad, right? They're trying to, because they did the same thing with the Tsunade, Jiraiya, Orochimaru stuff in part one Naruto, I think. But the thing is, like, when Kishimoto does that, it's because he's setting things up, some major stuff up, and all that. But now we gotta sit through slow pacing again. Like, how many times is like the pacing gonna slow down and whatnot? Like, I want most of the chapters to be just like fighting, like violence, Black Air Force energy type shit, and then every now and then slow things down a little bit, drop some lore, drop some exposition, all that other stuff, you know. It is tiring waiting a month for every chapter because, like, when things like what chapter 17 did, for example, no fighting, there was no violence, none of that. So now I'm wondering, how the hell is Mitsuki, Sarda, Yodo, whatever her name is, like, how are they gonna take down Ryu? The entire chapter was just like some joke, funny shit on some Dragon Ball Z shit, like, which isn't bad, but come on, like, when are we gonna get to the action? When are we gonna get to the action? And I gotta wait a whole month, and then I bet when I see the preview or when the chapter comes out next week, is they're gonna cut to some non-violent shit. Like, I want to see some action already. Like in the beginning of Boruto, the first several chapters very strong. Most of the chapters there was fighting in it, and there's awesome, awesome. But for the past at least 3 to 4 chapters, no fighting. So I want things to cook back up again. You know. Now I will say this too. I was reading all of Boruto a couple weeks ago, and these non-violent chapters do be hitting different in a good way when you read all of them like in one sitting. If you just wait a month for these non-violent chapters, that's when, like, it gets weird for me. But when I sit down and read everything, every chapter in one sitting, it does hit different. Definitely does hit different. I like it that way. That's part of why I haven't been dropping reviews as much anymore, cuz like when the plot slows down, I got to sit back and read everything and get a bigger picture so that I can make a video on it. So yeah, this is just what I think. Now what I like the most about Boruto is the fighting and whatnot. Obviously, I like Boruto's fighting style. I like that, Sasuke taught him almost everything he taught him and whatnot. And I like that Boruto developed his own jutsus and whatnot. So far in Two Blue Vortex, I think we've seen 2 original jutsus from Boruto. The Uzuhiko, right? And the his version of flying Raijin. Uzuhiko is awesome. I just don't like the weakness. Now, it is an overpowered jutsu, and overpowered jutsus need a weakness, but that weakness of his there, I don't know how to feel about it, because, like, he has to stay on the ground. What if there's a situation where he has to fly? He's an Utsutsuki. Utsutsuki's fly. Like, come on now. What if you have to dodge an attack? That means jumping. Sometimes that means jumping into the air, which means, oh, Uzuhiko is canceled. You gotta redo the technique when you get back on the ground. It's just, I hope Boruto has more original jutsus to use in those situations where Uzuhiko is pointless. I know he's only 16 in the show so far, and it takes time to create your own jutsus and whatnot. I fully understand that, but come on, man. And then I like his version of Flying Raiji. That, I don't think there's anything I dislike about his version. No. Actually, yes. This is just like me just being a little paranoid. Like y'all know how like, Boruto he puts chakra on metal objects and all that. How many metal objects does he have? Is there like there should be like there's a limit to how much stuff it can carry on him. How much metal objects does he have? You know? And things like that. It's just little things like that kind of concern me. But it's a fucking manga. Like you think that they give a fuck about that? Like he's gonna have as much metal objects as he can, and his sword's also a metal object. He's just gonna use it on that too. It's whatever. I don't know. It's just like a little nitpick. Like, come on. Like it's really cool. Like, okay, it's like creative. It's creative and whatnot. I'm not gonna knock that. It's just damn nigga. Like, I'm imagining in real life. Like, there's only so much shit you can carry on your pocket or in a little bag or whatever the fuck. Like, and then you gotta have Koji place the shit in the locations. It's not something you do on your own. You gotta have Koji's little toe things do it. It's just, bruh, I don't know. It's just little nitpicks, Like sometimes I power scale shit. So when I think about that, I just get like, I just get a little, like, but it's whatever. It's just minor stuff. The manga is 10 out of 10. It's awesome. I just have my little nitpicks. So don't try to flame me in the comments, like I'm just getting it off my chest, just getting it off my chest, But Boruto is the GOAT. I hope we see, Sarada's progression with the Sharingan with the Mangekyo. I like that Mitsuki, his go-to attack is Sage Mode. I fuck with that. I fuck with that. I would always get hyped when Mitsuki in the pre-time skip had to resort to using Sage Mode, but it was in rare occasions. No, in Two Blue Vortex, that's like his main jutsu. Kind of like how Naruto has like shadow clones and shit. The moment Mitsuki's about to fade, bro, he just turns on that Sage Mode and curse mark and starts packing motherfuckers. Like, it's crazy. I hope they don't fuck up, butcher the Ryu fight. I don't want Ryu to look like a bitch, but I also don't want Sarda and Mitsuki to look like bitches. Like, I think everybody should have their little shine, So I'm interested to see how they're going to, accomplish that in this upcoming chapter. It's gonna be crazy. I also like that they kind of gave Konohamaru a little love. I mean, I have mixed feelings about it because, like, I think of like it's not a Boruto problem. It's more like a Naruto or Shippuden problem. The way a lot of characters progress. Put it like this, right? Konohamaru, like, he legit blocked a Chidori stream from Hidari. This nigga is above Jigen in power. How the fuck does a regular Jonin like Konohamaru block it? Don't get me wrong, it looks cool, but in the back of my mind, I'm thinking like, with the way Konohamaru has been progressing throughout this entire show so far, like Naruto and Naruto Shippuden and Boruto, there's no way he's progressed fast enough in 3 years out of nowhere to the point where he's able to block Hidari's attack. I know that the Chidori stream, it's seemingly not as powerful as the regular Chidori. It kind of distributes that concentrated power over a wide area. But still, like, the jutsu knocked Sarada out a little bit. And it's from someone who's above Jigen. Who's above Jigen in power and all that stuff. Like, how the hell, and I get it, Rostin Barrier's wind style, I think. I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, pretty sure wind counters lightning in the show. But yeah, let me know if I'm wrong, because I'm a little rusty with this stuff. So yeah, and it's little things like that. It's the way Kishimoto power scales stuff. To this day, I like that, like, for example, Sakura. I like that Sakura is like that bitch, like she hurt Kaguya. She cracked Kaguya's horn thing. That is not even Kage, like, not even Hiruzen could do something like that, or Toby Rama, or whoever the fuck. But at the same time, it just feels, part of me feels like concerned. That's ridiculous. Sakura, and y'all probably gonna flame me in the comments. I don't care. This is how I feel, right? And this not no look. I used to hate Sakura when I was younger, back in part one days and all that. I don't hate Sakura no more. And it's like a general power scaling problem that I personally have with Naruto and all that shit. You know, how the hell Sakura has no Utsutsuki genes? She has no, she's not descendant, like, she didn't descend from any, like, genius, or she's not a descendant of a genius shinobi or a legendary renowned shinobi or any Utsutsuki. None of that shit. She's not Uzumaki. She's not an actual Uchiha. She's not no Senju. How the fuck did she surpass literal Senju? She surpassed people like Toby Rama or some other shit. This, bro, y'all don't understand how crazy it is to crack Kaguya's horn. Like, Kaguya is that bitch. How the fuck? Like, I know it's chakra control and Sakura is low-key a genius at it. I get it. But, like, Tsunade is a Uzumaki Senju hybrid, I think. Right? And Tsunade could never get that far in power, even though she's the one that invented all that shit with the chakra control and all that. How the fuck did Sakura get from, like, y'all see how she fought like she did against Sasori in the beginning, and how she did against Kaguya in the end of Shippuden. Mind you, Shippuden, I think it takes place within a span of a couple years. I don't know for sure. How the fuck did Sakura get that good? It's it's plot, obviously, but I just want it to make sense. And now they're doing the same thing to Kanahamaru. Kanahamaru was impressive a little bit in Shippuden, I will say that, you know. And I'm not counting that movie where he fights Naruto. That shit was filler. Like, I, and just because it's filler doesn't automatically mean the power scaling is shit. But no, it's filler, bro. I'm not counting that shit. So y'all in the comments gonna probably tell me like, yo, Minato is not from a clan or a crazy powerful clan either. I know. But the thing is, Minato was always that nigga. So it makes sense how he got that powerful by the time he was a grown ass man. Because even when he was younger, he was that dude. Sakura wasn't anything in part one. And I'm not even gonna. I mean, and I understand how powerful, like why she got that powerful in the beginning of Shippuden, but I just don't see how she's able to crack Kaguya's horn. You know how crazy powerful you'd have to be to do that? I don't think I'll understand that. Like, if y'all watch like Set the Programmer, Swag Kage, all that shit, like y'all understand. If you have a horn, right? That horn is usually harder than like the rest of your body or most of your body. It's a horn, you know. Like, think of an elephant's tusks. Think of a tiger's like whatchamacallit, teeth. You know, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's usually harder than the rest of its body. You know, it's a horn. Sakura cracked it. She didn't even hit the horn. She hit Kaguya's head, and somehow the shock made the horn crack. Like, what the fuck? Sakura is just a regular human being. How the fuck, like, and I don't know how the Kage and Boruto were able to even, like, react to Momoshiki. Like, it's insane. It's not stupid. It's just, it's really cool, but it's just, it's kind of, it's very hard for me to articulate what I'm saying. Like, we didn't see this type of shit in part one Naruto. We didn't see this type of shit for most of Shippuden. Most shinobi, right? Even the geniuses, most shinobi, they cap at a certain point. their potential caps at a certain. But ever since we started seeing like Madara, like Ten Tails Madara, Jubidara, whatever the fuck his name is, other Utsutsuki like Kaguya and shit. Suddenly, we started seeing that potential. Not just in the new gen. Forget about the new gen. The new gen, it makes sense why the new gen are so powerful. And I'm gonna get to that soon. I'm talking about the old gen. It's like ever since we started seeing Utsutsuki and all that shit, out of nowhere, these old gen characters, their potential ceiling, it rose up. Now we got people that aren't from notable clans and like Senju and shit, like they can react to Momoshiki. Y'all remember when the Akatsuki were threats? How the fuck are these people? Konohamaru's reacting to a above Jigen level opponent and blocking that opponent's attack. How like that shit like Konohamaru was getting wasted in pre-Timeskip. How did he get that much more powerful in 3 years? I don't know. Like I don't know. It's not retarded. It's just a little concerning. Kishimoto's power scaling is a little weird to me, but it's not something that I'm gonna rant about all day long. No, it sort of makes sense. It's just not completely to me. So if somebody could explain things in the comment section, that'll be awesome. Like I'll even pin your comment one day when YouTube like verifies my account. For some reason, YouTube, and not just with my channel, I guess it's a lot of other channels, they unverified stuff. So we have to go through this process of getting that verification back. I don't know how long it'll take. So until then, I can't pin comments. I can't put third party links in my description that are clickable. They're still like they're clickable in my older videos, just not in any recent videos like this. Like so, if y'all want to join my Discord, look at old videos, press the Discord link there, or copy and paste the Discord link into your browser. Or I think the link is on my channel. If you go on my about me and whatnot, my about section. So yeah. But yeah, overall, I really hope Boruto never ends because I love reading the chapters every month. It will suck one day if it just ends. Like I don't know. The plot is interesting. The characters are interesting. Ada and Matsuri are fucking hot. Like I was just like, bro, I just don't want none of this shit to end. Like, I'm curious to see the full extent of Boruto's power. I want to see the Jogan. Very interesting. I love that Kawaki. He got stronger and there's more power that's tucked in because of Amado's old ass and all that other shit. Like yeah, like nigga, I like that shit. I definitely do. But like I said, like with Boruto and whatnot, Boruto, I see why all that pressure made him behave this way. Plus Boruto, he looks like that. He looks serious also because he's trying to imitate Sasuke, who mentored him. It's his way of remembering and respecting Sasuke because Sasuke got turned into a tree pack. So yeah, it's just I don't care. Like I wish I did care. I just don't care. I see why Boruto is like that now, but I don't care. Remember what I said about Sasuke's backstory? I see why Sasuke did what he did, but I also feel why he did. Like I can feel his pain because of the way they executed everything. Like imagine you're 7 years old and your entire clan just gets killed in one night. Like now see you can really like that's fucked up. Boruto, it's like I get it. We saw Sasuke. I mean, we saw Naruto and Hinata get put into Kawaki's pocket dimension, whatever. The entire village hates you now because Ada's Shinjutsu switched the roles, and so now everyone thinks you're Kawaki and he's Boruto and all that. I get it, the weight of the world. I get it, but I don't care. I wish they executed all that shit better. Because Momoshiki, he put a lot of hype in the prophecy of those blue eyes will eventually take everything from you. Like that shit was spooky, bro. And I like for years I was wondering like what was he talking about. Then we finally see it, and it just I didn't care for some reason why the way they showed it, it didn't do it for me. I just didn't give a fuck. So I hope they fix that too. But I also still like how serious Boruto looks. Like he looks fire. Maybe give it time. Maybe I should give it time, and we're gonna really feel it maybe in the future somehow. But until then, this is just how I feel about it. But it's whatever. 10 out of 10. I don't normally read manga, so the fact that I every month I read this manga, it really says something. 'Cause I usually don't read shit. I just watch shit. So if I read this, it really means like it like y'all should if y'all don't read it, y'all should really read it. I suggest watching Naruto chronologically, Naruto and then Shippuden and then all the canon movies and all that stuff, and then Boruto. I suggest reading watching everything chronologically, but y'all do what y'all do. So yeah. Now let me know your thoughts. Let me know your concerns, anything like that. Correct me on anything if I'm wrong. Everyone has a right to their opinion. Let me know in the comment section, like, comment, subscribe, and more Boruto videos will definitely come. Sorry for the wait. Discord link in the description. Let me explain why the Newgens got this powerful. Because again, remember when the Akatsuki used to be the biggest threats? And then now, compared to like the strongest Newgen characters, the Akatsuki is nothing. Not even pain. Like Mitsuki, Sage Mode Mitsuki alone shits on pain. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. I don't give a damn. No, look, here's how it works, right? Here's how it works. Um, Remember, chakra is a binding force and whatnot, but it's also Shinobi, like even in the Naruto era, Shinobi weren't always that powerful. Even in the Naruto era. Even in the Naruto era, Shinobi wasn't that powerful. If anything, from what I remember, in the war arc, like in the fourth Shinobi World War arc, whatever that's called, right? One of the dead Kage, they looked at Shinobi, like the Shinobi that they were fighting, like the Edo Tensei were fighting all these Shinobis. It was like, yo, Shinobis these days got weaker. Back then, they were, yes, it's true. So, Shinobi can get as powerful as need be, depending on how hard they train, their resolve, all that stuff. Shinobi get as powerful as need be. Obviously, there's limits to their power, but still. What you gonna call? Like the Akatsuki, right? Think about it like this. The Akatsuki, right? This might be a insane statement. The Akatsuki, right? How powerful they are, right? Those, like, the highly skilled Kinkaku unit. You know how many Shinobi were in that unit? They're all S-class Shinobi, which tells me, right, Jonin back in Tobirama's era were probably like Kage level. It might be an insane statement. Maybe I'm saying some bullshit. Dude, this video is not even scripted. I'm just talking. So it's like if y'all want to take me serious, that's y'all business. I'm taking it serious. I feel like I'm right, but if y'all can show me I'm bullshitting, then let me know in the comments. But put it like this, right? Notice how when Madara and Hashirama were around, right, they weren't compared to any shinobi in the past. Cause Naruto took place like what 1,000 years after Kaguya and Hagoromo and all of them niggas died or whatever the fuck, you know. Why weren't there legendary Uchiha and Senju Uzumaki's? Why weren't there anyone before Hashirama and Madara's generation? In the history books, we don't hear about a legendary Uchiha from 500 years ago, you know. So I say that to say this: the generations get stronger. The generations get stronger for a multitude of reasons. Even in real life, people get smarter, stronger because genetics and like the passing down of knowledge, you know, the passing down of knowledge, things that took people years to figure out 500 years ago, people in school are learning that shit in 1 year. You know, the passing down of knowledge, etc., etc., the packaging of knowledge, the teaching techniques, all that stuff, genetics, things mixing, creating new things, you know, and chakra is a binding force. So mysterious things happen to chakra, to people's chakras for different reasons, including genetic mixing, experimentation, resolve, all that stuff. That's how Itachi, that's one of the reasons Itachi was so powerful. He was genetically gifted, but he also at a very young age, Itachi was Itachi saw a lot of dark shit. You know, Itachi saw a lot of, and that's what I like about Two Blue Vortex. I like how dark it is. It doesn't feel like a kid show no more. It feels like some real shit. It doesn't feel like some pussy kitty shit. It's some real dark shit. You know, Boruto's generation, they're facing Kara and Utsutsuki's. Best believe they're thinking about that every time they're training and getting stronger. So Boruto's generation is full of genetically gifted people that are also going through a lot of shit because of the Utsutsuki and Kara and Claw Grimes and Shinju and all that. You know, they're gonna push themselves to the limit to get stronger. And a lot of these motherfuckers are cyborgs, you know, or some other shit. So it definitely makes sense why Boruto's generation is so powerful. That's why when people complain about certain aspects of the power scaling, I get mad because I see it every day in the comments. It's always some nigga in the comments. English probably isn't even his first language. He types like a fucking dumbass, but he thinks he's a power scaler. So he's like, oh my god, the power scaling got so bad. Oh my god. Naruto and Sasuke got nerfed. Shut up. You can't even speak perfect English. Like, what makes you think you're able to power scale and understand how chakra works? You don't even understand how English works. Fuck yourself and just watch the show. Like, the show is not all about Naruto and Sasuke anymore. This is not 2015. It's 2025. Like, come on now. It's not 2012 no more, bro. This is about Boruto now. You know, like, stop it. I don't like that Naruto and Sasuke got a little weaker too, but y'all niggas take it to a whole new level with the rants and like, shut the fuck up. Eat a dick, you know? Like, and now look, right? This is what Boruto is trying to show us with the Momoshiki arc. The Utsutsuki, they believe in making themselves get stronger over millennia by staying immortal, eating chakra fruit from various planets, and building on their own abilities. What humans did, thanks to Hagoromo, right? Ninja, instead of making themselves stronger over millennia, they live their natural lives, if not shorter lives, because they're fighting and getting killed, but they pass their power and knowledge down to the next generation. That's part of the ninja way. They passed it down generation to generation so that the generations naturally get stronger over time. That's why by the time of Boruto, these Utsutsukis, they have thousands of years of experience, but they're still getting beat up by mere humans, because it's not shitty power scaling. It's just that it took forever for humans to pass down knowledge and mix genetically in certain ways and do this and do that to get to this point, you know, to get to this point. So while Utsutsuki have thousands of years of experience, Utsutsukis also take the easy way out. They don't train a lot. They just go from planet to planet and outsmart alien species and drive them to extinction and eat chakra fruits and genetically update themselves. They don't train, they don't have a ninja way, they don't think like ninjas. So when they fight ninjas, they get outsmarted because ninjas are always in the field every day, risking their lives, overcoming all odds. Utsutsukis don't believe in doing that. They have thousands of years of experience, but it doesn't amount to much because it took time to, like, basically put it like this. If Sasuke lived for 1,000 years, he is butt fucking Kaguya. Kaguya's a dumbass, but she lived for thousands of years, which is how she got that powerful. If Sasuke had that kind of experience, I don't even know if Ishiki could fuck with him. I'ma just put it like that. Imagine you bust your ass for thousands of years in the field. You know how powerful you're gonna get? But Utsutsukis don't do that. They live thousands of years taking the easy way out. So they're not progressing as fast as they should be for people that lived for thousands of years. You know, put it like that. You know, that's why Naruto didn't fuck with the ninja tool stuff back then, because it's like a discount Utsutsuki mindset. You know, taking the easy way out by using scientific ninja tools instead of using hard work and innovation. That's what they're, that's what, that's the message of the show, you know? So when I see people get mad at the power scaling, y'all just don't understand. Y'all just look at the fights and the Boruto Sarada ships. Y'all don't really look into the show. Y'all don't analyze the show and use critical thinking and common sense. Y'all just look at some bullshit on TikTok and think y'all know something about Boruto. Man, go read a textbook on anatomy, fuckface, instead of saying some stupid ass shit in the comment section. Like, holy shit. Y'all niggas don't know nothing about science and genetics and shit. Y'all just go on Instagram and with your broken English, you're probably from like Brazil or some shit. You know, y'all niggas speak Spanish or whatever the fuck. But then y'all think y'all know a little English. I can say something about fucking Boruto's power scaling. Man, power scale these nuts in your mama's mouth, bitch. Like, holy shit. Analyze the show and stop being so butthurt over how things are. Like, holy shit. You know? But yeah, that's all I had to say. Like, comment, subscribe. Discord link in the description. Various links in the description. More Boruto links coming soon. Peace out.